Honor. What do you know about honor? You, who spams emotes after every win. You, who complains constantly on Twitter. What do you truly know about honor?
No, I'm asking you seriously, because I don't know what honor is, and no one who plays For Honor does either.
For Honor. You've heard of this game. You must have. That's Ubisoft's way. They make sure every streamer you watch, YouTuber you know, and religion you follow try and sell you the game before it releases. Which works. And I wanted to get it. But I was 16 at the time, and I had no money, nor did I have a good enough PC to play it. And then after its release, it just went dark, just like every other Ubisoft game, just kind of no one talks about it, no one is playing on my YouTube feed, and I don't think much of it until a few years ago where one of my friends bought it for me. And it's gone through many changes in the years it's been out, and I want to say, this game is pretty good. Don't kill me! Wait, hold on! I know I'm supposed to be put to the fire, considering I just praised a Ubisoft game, but For Honor is genuinely doing something good! For Honor, regardless of how you feel about Ubisoft and their shady practices, is a one-of-a-kind game. There is nothing like it, and I love it. Usually fighting games fall into a few different categories. Either you have a Street Fighter variant like King of Fighters, a Virtua Fighter variant like Tekken, a platformer like Smash, or an arena fighter like Budokai Tenkaichi. For Honor belongs to none of these. It leans too much into 3D to be a Street Fighter variant. The camera and gameplay style pushes it away from being a Virtua Fighter category. Obviously not a platformer, and way too complex to be an arena fighter. Arena fighters aren't real fighting games, by the way. Sorry, Budokai fans. Go cry with your level 8 Vegito. So it stands on its own completely, which is why I keep coming back to it. One of the main things that this game does differently from every other game is the blocking mechanics, which often decides the identity of a fighting game. Like Street Fighter letting you block lows and mids while crouching, and overheads and mids while standing. For Honor has this eldritch concept as its blocking system. You only get to block left, up, and right, individually. A 33-33-33. Making no option the best option, and it gets more complicated when you add heavies, lights attacks, dodges, and dodge attacks, unblockables, parries, guard breaks, feints, undodgeables, bashes, stances, grabs, bleeds, ganking, revenge, externals, and you get what I'm saying? This game is as deep as your average fighting game. Now make it a 4v4.
Fight back! Fight back!
So why am I talking about it? Well, I feel a lot of people wrote this game off a while ago, that it died at some point. But For Honor has made some really nice changes, and it's been quite fun. A small revival in a way. It's almost like the game is actually up there battling for the #1 spot at EVO. Like the devs genuinely care compared to some other people. Like, what the fuck is this shit, Harada?
Don't ask me for shit!
If you ever had an interest in For Honor, I would really advise you to try it out. Now, before Ubisoft pulls the plug or revives it as some zombie version of itself like they did to Rainbow Six Siege. This game, even though ignored in a way, still holds on to a sizable community. So there would be no issue to getting into matches, though maybe you'll have problems with the game itself. The game has many game modes, so you can play 1v1, 2v2, and 4v4, which has unique MOBA-like abilities for every hero in the game. That makes it quite fun to mess around with, and figure out unholy combinations, as well as a couple of event game modes like triple threat matches or 2v2v2, which I enjoyed a lot when they were here. As for progression, you earn steel for playing games, which allows you to buy every character and customization, and nothing in this game is hidden behind a paywall except for the battle pass, which is only cosmetics. If you already have all the characters unlocked, you can use your currency to give them drip, and this game gets drippy. The more you play a character, the more you can drip them out with different armor pieces. All characters have around 6 slots that you can customize to your heart's content. And trust me, when you see Sun Wukong running at you, you'll know he's going to beat your ass with a giant stick. Not to mention ornaments, which look awesome, different patterns and colors for your characters, as well as the material the armor is made out of, and execution animations to either give them a quick death or make that loss sting. I feel like this allows a lot of player expression and shows a lot of the identity of the players. I've seen so many cool customizations and some not so cool ones. Either way, it's quite the incentive to keep playing. Like, look at my warden, man. When you see this sword, you already know it's about to chop your head off. Gameplay wise, due to the rock paper scissors nature of For Honor and mostly reactionary interactions between players, the game is very mind game based, or you know, Unga Bunga dodge attack, Unga Bunga armor move. So there's a heavy satisfaction when you beat someone in a fight. Getting that execution is like injecting serotonin right up my nose. I need help, I'm addicted. Although there are situations where characters are just stupid and like just armor through so much shit, though if it gets absurd, the devs usually step in. The stamina system makes it so that a lot of your offense has to be slowed down, or you'll be debuffed for a considerable amount of time, which is quite healthy for the interaction between the players. And due to a lot of characters having unique mechanics, it makes it so that everyone is fun to play in their own unique way. I usually stick to 1 or 2 characters in my fighting games, but in For Honor, I play a ton of them. I mean, so many of them are so unique and have such cool customizations, I need to know what Muscle Mommy Raider looks like at Rep 8, man. I need her to break my back. I genuinely think that the customizations are the only reason I keep going with this game. Not everything is sunshine and rainbows, though. I've had many frustrations with this game, and it's mainly due to characters being stupid easy and overpowered / hard to fight, or characters being way too easy to counter, like my poor boy Conqueror. Please stop running away from me. You have no honor, you son of a bitch. But again, this game does change. That doesn't mean I have no gripes with the game. I do, but I can't really stay mad when this game is the only one of its kind. I'm now realizing this is a very toxic relationship, but I don't remember the last time I had a good relationship. I just hope that Ubisoft realize that they really have a gem on their hands here and keep pushing forward with it. Make a sequel or anything. Just don't give up on For Honor, because it would be a tragic decision if they do. Either way, I hope I maybe convinced you to try this game out. It usually goes on sale. I don't know how often, but it's not exactly the most expensive game out there. It's been out for 9 years. So if you have the time, the money to spend, or maybe are just tired of what fighting games are right now, give For Honor a try. It's a weird learning curve, but it's a very fresh take on fighting games in general. I guess what I'm trying to say is, For Honor is very fun. Go play it. And that's all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it made you haha and hee hee a little bit. And I must get out of here. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye bye.